Hello Leo, welcome to your reading on my channel, The Cosmic Cow. We'll be reading into your past, present, future today, doing something a little bit different. Shorter readings as well, just so I can get them done, because I feel like I always give up when I'm doing the longer readings eventually, because they're quite draining. Let's get into your message. What's the past energy, please, for Leo? I keep getting such an itchy ear today. What's the past energy, please, for Leo? Present energy for Leo? Future, thanks. So in the future, a choice is going to be made here, Leo. That's potent. In the present, we have the Knight. So I feel like you need to protect yourself or someone else, or you're wanting this from somebody else. You want to be protected by somebody. In the past, there's someone here that's very well off. They could be quite extravagant. They could be very, I don't know, adorned. They could wear a lot of jewellery. It's like Empress. It gives me Empress. So it's very abundant energy, but it's more of like materialistic in that sense as well. You guys have Jupiter and Venus on that card, and you have Aries and Taurus. So you could be dealing with those signs in the past. In the present, you have the Moon with Neptune. And you have double Cancerian. You could be dealing with a mother in the current energy. Also with this future energy, I think something's going to be made out of a balanced choice. So I think that you're going to make the most balanced choice that you can here. I'm going to pull from a different deck. You could be dealing with a water sign or a water moon sign. Okay. Could be something about pursuing something or someone. What's the past? Self, interesting. So there was some sort of self-discovery here in the past. What's the present? Major realizations about self. In the present, you have Agape, but it's kind of reversed here. So it's in a sort of dark energy. And we have the Creator. There's like a lack of unconditional love here or devotion. Okay, I feel like you kind of don't really know what to do in a situation. I'm going to be honest, Leo. I think that you're seeking some sort of protection from somebody. Or you just kind of like are seeking that warm nourishment of like a mother or a grandmother. It's a very maternal energy. You're seeking some sort of nurture. So you're having to create something right now as well with the Creator. You're having to create your own situation, your own stability. I think that you're just kind of wanting to be taken care of in a sense. What's the future? Oh, 3 cards. Shadow, Flame, and the Crone in reverse. 12. Interesting. So let's have a look. Let's unpack this because I feel like this is a lot. So in the future, you guys are definitely having to focus here, or there's someone here that's focusing on mental clarity, maybe even like physical health and well-being. Gives me that energy like really strongly. With the Crone in reverse, there could be like an older energy that you're dealing with that's being very difficult. Or like it's kind of like I don't know, it's disconcerting. I'm getting 1 second. What does disconcerting mean?
Getting that from YouTube.
What does disconcerting mean?
Getting that from YouTube.
Okay, for some reason it's not working, but I'm hearing the word disconcerting, so I don't know if you guys know what that word means. In the future, you have the Shadow as well, so I don't know, I just feel like you're dealing with somebody here that could be, it's like they're making your life difficult. That's what I get here, Leo. It feels that way. I'm not gonna lie. I think that you're trying to focus on mental clarity here, or mental stability, even maybe physical health and stuff with the Flame. You're trying to keep your mind clear. That's what I get. What's the present, please, with the Creator and Agape? We have the Eternal Child. Very childlike energy here. I think this could also be you. What's the past? Bardo. So I think something, I don't know, I think something was taken apart. The Storm is very much like the Tower card in traditional tarot. It's kind of like something very meaningfully being torn down, because it had to be, because there was never really a good stability there. I think that you went through some sort of self-discovery with this energy, so I think that there was a lot to be discovered about yourself. You could even be going through some shadow work. I get that too. You could be working on your shadow, getting to know your irks and stuff like that, things that bother you, working through it, trauma, stuff like that. I think this self-discovery almost, it could have brought on a terror moment or vice versa. Some sort of terror moment could have brought on some sort of self-discovery. I think you were in a really weird transitional stage in the past where you were going through some sort of liminal energy. It's like you were going through a transition. You were waiting for something to transform. So it could have been a really strange energy of things being torn down and going through a lot of self-realizations in the midst of that, which seems really difficult. We have the palace for that as well, so I feel like you were well off, or I feel like you've had some sort of luxury here, or someone around you has been very generous. That's what I get here, Leo. Again, they could have Aries, Taurus placements. We have Jupiter and Venus. So this person's really giving, very beautiful. It gives me Empress, it gives me Mother. That's what I get. So this could be a mother, this could be a literal mother to you, or someone that's like a mother figure. And the current energy you have is eternal child, so I think you're seeking some sort of purity, childlike energy in the current energy. You're seeking that, or some sort of spark. You're trying to create it for yourself, but I feel like there's like a lack of love or devotion to this. I don't know why that's coming up, and I'm going to explore it more, but I feel like you want to be looked after, or you crave to look after someone else. It could be vice versa. But I just think this is something that you're either seeking or you're seeking to do for someone else. You want to protect them, you want to look after them, or you're wanting that from someone else. In the future, again, I do think that you could possibly be dealing with someone that's making your life a little bit difficult. It could be an older maternal energy. Or this could be something within you that you're discovering. I think that you're discovering some sort of shadow element within yourself. I don't actually know what the crone reverse is, but I mean with the crone, I do know this is kind of like someone's misusing their wisdom here. I'm getting that too, or they're kind of misusing magic. I get that too. Or they just can't connect to that. They're struggling to connect to some sort of magic here. So let's get some cards to extend on this, because this is really interesting. So what's this agape anyways? Why is there a lack of this love or devotion here? Four of Swords. So I feel like someone's focusing on healing, okay? And I feel like someone could be quite aggressive, or there's something about this, because I sometimes get this with it's giving me this energy, someone takes their healing very seriously, or someone kind of like, I don't know, maybe if they're not left alone, they can bite back or something, or they can kind of like, someone really craves peace and relaxation here, or recovery. There could be like an aggressiveness here, and I say that with this card because it always gives me this energy of like when a cat rolls in its stomach. A lot of the times they do that to sort of tempt you in. It's like a playful thing. They do it when they're being playful, but nevertheless, it looks like they're being vulnerable. They're lying on their back and they're like, you know, it looks so cute. You go in and then they attack your hand. So it gives me this energy whenever I get this card. Sometimes, not always, but today it's giving me it like I feel like you're experiencing something where healing is really difficult. I feel like you're feeling really sensitive, or someone else is feeling really sensitive. It could feel like quite aggressive or irritated. That could be why this agape is here. There's like a lack of unconditional love or understanding with that. I don't think someone's being very understanding with that. Okay, what's the past? Palace. So 9 of Cups in reverse. I feel like someone didn't get what they wanted here in a situation. Tell me more. The Lovers reverse. Wow. So could be a disconnect within a soulmate connection. Could be with a Gemini. I feel like 2 people didn't get what they wanted in something. I say that because on this card there's 2 cats. So I feel like there was disconnect in a partnership because 2 people didn't get what they wanted, or things didn't turn out the way that 2 people had hoped or something. What's the present? 4 of Cups. Someone feels ignored, forgotten about. What's the future? Someone could have been maybe declined as well, I get that too, or something, or you've not heard back from something. Maybe that's your decline, you know. It's kind of like you've been waiting to hear back from someone and you haven't, so that's kind of like your answer here. In the future you have the 6 of Pentacles reverse and the Ace of Swords reverse. So someone was very unclear, or very, could even be untruthful here in the future. 6 of Pentacles in reverse is like a lack of help, a lack of giving here. So I don't know what that could be. So what's the past? Submission. Someone here very isolated, or they liked a lot of alone time here. They could have been very submissive as well in nature, like very much non-confrontational, didn't want to fight, didn't want